Hi, I'm Mr. J. You can call me Ray. So I tried to shoot our new format yesterday and I proceeded to drop my phone in the water. And I don't have a waterproof phone. And then I shot a video on GoPro. Anybody ever heard of something called 4:3 video? Because it doesn't work. But I finally got one now, but I cut the beginning of it off. That's why you're seeing my beautiful face first. But I think moving forward, I think that it should be, I think I got all the bugs worked out. I think it should be, clear sailing from here on out.
Okay. Still good. It's good. I just want to get through a video where I could where nothing goes wrong so I could trust the thing. Like I said though, I have issues like this. I have growing pains with almost everything that I do in life. There we go. There we go, Johnny. Look at you. That went right through your head. I am really sorry about that. He's cool. See if I can show him. See if I can show him here. He's got like those vertical lines going down. Okay. Oops. Okay. The one thing that did happen to me a lot yesterday is I got snagged up a bunch. So, I was having to stop it and start it and stop it and start it. Because it is going to be good for that, not having to subject you guys to that. Oh, look at this guy. Big boy. This is a nice little stretch here. This is right behind the baseball fields at Black Rock. Okay. You can hear the Blue Route in the background. And I gotta tell you, I don't hear a lot of guys complaining about the GoPro. Fishermen complain about everything, and I hear them complaining about boats and batteries and everything under the sun they complain about, but they don't normally complain about their video. And I think it's because most of them are shooting on a phone. It's real easy to do the long format. We explain how we're gonna do that on both ends. Whoa! All right. Oh, and he spit my minnow. He spit it out. Oh, jeez. Should have set that hook a little better, huh? Okay. Got some good action over here still. I'm gonna keep throwing in these nice little holes. This is where it starts getting deep. There we go. Playing grab ass again on me. Look at that. You see that? You're playing grab ass. All right. Guys. Just like that, I'm in a better mood. Doesn't take much for me, people. Yesterday was just an odd array of problems. I dropped my phone in the creek, trying to shoot the format the way I wanted. Then, in my trying to do better and coming out here, I shot a great video and then it didn't download. I was just like, why, God, why? All right. But we're going to get it, guys. We're going to get it. Oh. A little too visible again, I think. Let's come down here. Let's try to stay. We'll stay in the deep part with them. We'll try to stay out of there. Stay in the glare. There we go. Somebody on there? There. Hi. Whoa, you're a big one. Oh yeah, you're huge. Oh shoot. I lost him. Did you see him at all? He was real big. Sorry guys, I dropped my rod. That's the only problem with the deep water. I don't know where to, how do you hold the rod? I want to figure all this stuff out. Okay. Crud, he was awesome. Somebody got it? Yeah. Is he just swimming with me now? There we go. They're coming along with me for a minute. That's the problem. All right. Chill. And then they're like, wait a minute. I don't want to go that way. Okay. Hi. Want to say hello? Will you say hello? Hello. He stole my fish. Let's put a trout magnet on. I'll put a little trout magnet on there. Actually, he's stuck on the bottom. We'll save that for the very deep one. The minnow came out, and I forgot my good bait thing. I only got the smaller bait jar with the worms. Ah, it's gone. You know what it is? I will go for the trout magnet. There it is. My jar is full of all kinds of things, and I only have one trout magnet at the very bottom because I forgot my big trout jar, or my bait jar. I just kind of stick it all in the same juice, and then I just keep it in a jar in my pocket as I'm walking, and then you can just switch between soft baits and they all stink equally. All right, here we go. Somebody on it? Yeah, but so we'll go down to that little, if you can see in front of us, there's like a little embankment down there, and that's where it gets really deep. We'll just kind of make our way down there and see if we can get anything on the way. This trout magnet's kind of floaty. Let me try to get it a little closer to the edge. Sometimes things float too much. Yeah, they're just playing tail grabbing it. They get onto you, I think. They just are not as aggressive. They're like, Larry just got hooked. I'm like, is this one or is this a bug? How can we be sure? Sends them into a panic. Oh, All right, you know what? I'm not feeling the trout magnet. I just can tell. The bites were so good on the minnow. So let's go back to the minnow. And, you know, it's trial and error. Oh, you know what? I got a giant worm too. Want to put a giant worm on, see if we get a bass with it? I bet you we will. Let's put a big worm on and see what happens. Really big worm. Try to feed him. Okay, let's see what happens. Ready? There's a lot of rocks up in that little hole there. There's got to be a bass in there. Oh, yeah, baby, yeah. Not a bass, but you know when it gets eaten, it just kind of disappears. I'm just gonna try to throw it as close to the bank as I can. That's where it seems to be getting picked up. I don't think I went down here today. I don't think we caught many fish going that way though. So what kind of time we got here? Oh my God. I guess it's methane? Man, it stinks. Whew, God. It smells like somebody just farted directly in my face. All right. It's all this decomposing debris here. And when you step on it, it's releasing all this gas. Oof, man, it stinks. Okay. I get snagged. Let's see if I can get past it. There you go. All right. Boop, 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 boop. All right, I am waist deep now. I'm gonna try to get used to this temperature. It is a little bit chilly here right now. Oh, there's a rock right here. And of course, it's not a rock that could be standing on. Oh, yes there is. Yes it is. Yes it is. Okay, cool. So I'm on a rock in the middle of like 3.5 feet of water. This should be pretty good. It's funny, yesterday I was doing better coming down here. I feel like I was doing better today going the other way. So maybe in a second we will take a trip back to the other section. But I wanted to kind of get out here. That's the problem. Because my car's not far, but I want to catch more fish. I got a big bass in here yet. Oh my God, there's my bait. Look, my bait's floating away. Ugh, I can't catch a break, people. Okay, but it really stinks in here, and I don't know, it's just not feeling fishy. So we're gonna start heading back the other way and see if we can't carry on with what we were doing before. So, you know, counterintuitive. Deeper water, not always the best thing. I think my preferred depth would be like around 1-2 feet with 3-4 feet holes. Or we could switch to a heavier jig here if we wanted to. And that's another thing we could do if we have more time. I don't have time. How much video we got here? All right, cool. 23 minutes. I guess we do, I guess. Nah, let's just stick with what we're doing. And then we're gonna have a lot more time on other days. I'm a very busy man. And but I refuse to not fish. So I will show up, you know, smelling like fish and things like that, and you know, that I'm not afraid to do. Come on, fishy. Where you at? Oh. What we got? Messing with it. Okay. Yeah, they're just grabbing at the tail now. Little buggers. So, with all this fiasco this weekend, I did not get to the Brandywine, but it's going to happen. And also Ridley Creek. And any number of things. And my experience from these videos is whenever the guys say where we're at, it really doesn't matter. As long as you're catching fish. Like, the one guy I watch, he always says where you're at, and I try to go check it out. But when I was thinking about it the other day, it really doesn't make much difference to me. You know, like, oh, I thought you said you were going to go to the Nickajack Reservoir today. Like, you know, what difference does it make as long as we're catching fish? All right. But I definitely want to find, you know, different areas and different things. I'm going to try to skip it under here. I was just completely airborne, no skip involved. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna walk past all this, and we're gonna cast down the other way past them, like, oh no, we're not gonna fish here. See you later. See ya. We're not gonna fish here. See you guys. See you later. Can all go back to your activities. And just act like we're going this way. And then we'll just start throwing it right back the other way. Oh, come on, baby. Give me a break, will you? Plain ace grab again. Oops. What did I do? I don't even know what I did there. All right, I think that's been long enough. Let's throw back in there. See. Well, let's go over here so we stay in the glare. Let's set our fishy up properly. Why does this tail keep sticking out like that? I hate that. Just makes it easier for them to grab it. I think we should switch back to the worm, maybe. I feel like the second we switched to the worm, everything changed. They were biting on that. but I want to try to catch more smallies. So let's go this way. I'll just kind of feed it in here. I think the vision of things will be more in our advantage going back this way, as far as like the glare. I think we're more of an advantage walking this way. I know we are, actually. So hopefully that will bode well for us. Where? Well, he was just chilling right on the side there. So there. Aggressively feeding, you just gotta get it close enough to them banks. Oh, gee whiz, what did you do, pal? Oh, for the love of God. All right, I got you. Thanks, pal. Thanks, dude. Okay. So, you know what? My son was right. You know, I have never once in my entire life overreacted and said, I'm glad I did that. Never. It hasn't happened once. So I don't know why I always do it. That's just life. When things go wrong, it doesn't mean that you're wrong. Life is just messy. I read a book that taught me that. It says called Life is Messy. Like when things go wrong, sometimes it's your fault, like if you're doing bad things, but it's easy to get into this mindset that it's always my fault when something goes wrong, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just bad luck and trouble. You know? And that's all it is. It's nothing to look into. The whitefish are cool because they're easy to see, and if I do have a little bit of a view on it. Okay, so this area looks like could be a little better. Please. Oh, thank God. All right, this looks a little bit better, I guess. Not really. Throw it up and see. I know on the other side of the bridge there's some stuff too. I did catch some largemouth down on that side. We'll just walk up here and see what we can get, anything on the way. Ah, somebody took it, but bluegill, man, they're a pain in the neck. They pull so hard, you're like, oh, I gotta be hooked. There you go. Okay. Got another bluegill.
Hi.
Can I have that? Don't be shy. Let's say hello. No? Okay. Goodbye. Fish are very tight-lipped today. Seems as though they might be annoyed with me. Can't imagine why. And this is probably where I want to climb out anyway. Let's see what's up here, though. I did get a couple largemouth, I think, or smallies on the other side. Some nice ones, like ones that we didn't get today. It's so irritating. But, you know, like my son said, there will be other days. I'm gonna turn you off while we're walking up there. Really big bluegill. Okay, that was fun. There's like a rock up there. You can see. God, I hope this is pointed good. I'm still struggling with that too. I don't know where the camera's really pointed. So I'm paranoid that it's not right. So I want to constantly mess with it. But messing with things is what leads to problems. Okay. And I bet you that's how I got switched to the 4.3 video. There's a huge rock under there. There has got to be a bass. I want to try to just drop it right in front of that rock. There's a cave there. If I were a bass, that's where I'd be. I put it right on top of it. Yeah, somebody's got it. Another bluegill. Hey, guy. Look at you. Look at you. Let me show you. So, mostly bluegill today, but we did get that one pretty good. We did get one bass. But yesterday I got some good bass, and I got a chub. The chub was humongous. Oh yeah, I'm loving this worm. Okay, I watched him pick it up and take it away. I'm not even gonna mess with this worm. They're eating it pretty aggressively, so. I'm gonna get up to this deeper area. What is this one little fly? Do you ever have a bug that just won't leave you alone? You know, it's like following you. It's just like, what the heck is your problem? I have it happen to me all the time. It happens to me with ducks and geese. Ow, something just, what was that, a crayfish? Something just nipped me. Trying to look for them. Every once in a while I'll feel a nip. It happens to me at the mountains all the time. I'll feel something. Look, he took it right away. Look at that. All right, we're going back to the fish. That happens to me at mountains all the time. I'll feel something bite me. I'm just like, you little bugger. And I turn around and there's a crayfish just swimming there. It's almost like, I don't know. I think they're trying to grab, I don't know. They don't think they could eat me. I'm like, what's the deal, dude? Just because I'm there? Messed up. All right. Oh, this is the green silvery minnow. These are sweet. Let's see how this goes. There's a huge hole here. I think somebody already took it. Somebody take it? No. Might be a little too visible again. I keep moving back over here. Ah. Let's go back over here. Stay in the deep. It's not as convenient, but certainly not as comfortable. But we're about catching fish, people. So those things don't bother us. Silly little things that bother the average angler, not us. Boy, is that cold. Is there somebody on there? Man. Playing grab ass again, people. The other nice thing about being on this side is I could potentially throw to the shallow side and actually catch something on the shallow side because I'm nowhere near it. So that's the other bonus about being over here. You catch stuff on both sides. Is that, you know, some of the best fish you catch are just the random, like in a really shallow area and you wouldn't expect it, like over there. Something will just take it. Maybe. Maybe? Maybe? No. Okay. Nope, they're not biting this green fishy. Let's try. Make him a little more presentable. This is a nice hole here, eh? Look at this. Hmm? Huh. Oh, got stolen. Let's go back to the black and white shad. That is doing better. So, you people going anywhere this summer? I always ask my students where they're going. If they're going anywhere. I say always. I started this year. So this year I asked my students. Ugh. This year I asked my students that, where are you guys going? And some people say, you know, some really cool places, and some people just kind of say, you know, the shore of Wildwood, and they act like that's like not as cool. And I tell them that's my favorite place. I love going down to like Wildwood, and you know, now I would love to travel someday, but again, the internet has made that experience possible, even if you're not, if you don't have a lot of money and, you know, you're not physically there. But like you can watch, like sometimes, like say you're, you know, say you're just feeling like you just wish it was more the holiday spirit of the season. Well, you could just, like, you know, take a train ride through Norway or something and put that on your TV and just have that going in the background. It just kind of fits more of the mood you're looking for on the television or something. You can visually travel to places. I'm surprised we're not getting slammed up in here. Let's just keep moving. Oh, wow, it's really deep here. I'm gonna let it go down. Oh. There we go.
Hi. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. It's green sunfish, I think. Let's see. Yes. See a little blue spots under his eyes. It's cool. Thanks, dude. Woo, that's a good flip. Okay. He almost got it. Let's try to pitch it into this deep hole and let it go all the way down. There's something weird over here. There's like this real soft. This happened to me yesterday. It's like this real soft, muddy crap. And man, when you step on it, all these bubbles start coming up. And when the bubbles pop, they smell so bad. So I'm gonna try to not step on those anymore. I'm sitting here gagging. All right, couple little pools right under the blue root. A lot of rocks in here. Let's try to get to that other pool. There's really nowhere good to fish in this one. That looks a lot bigger up there. I'm gonna get away from the highway. I'm sure you love hearing that. Let's see. This is actually where I started the video yesterday. This looks good right here. There we go. Man, look at you swimming, brother. Big one, big red breast. Let's see. Let's go, bass. Let's go, bass. Come on, bass. Come on, bass. Come on, bass. I want a smallie. Oh boy. They want it. They want it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna let them have it. Quit playing grab ass. See if I can get closer to that tree. Oh, man. Oh, God. Why can't I ever put it where I want it? I'm going to throw it overhead. It is such a risk. Oh, that's a rock. All right, let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. It's only fun. Fishing's only fun. Oh, what? Are you people seeing what I'm seeing right now? Now. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm pretty sure that was a rock anyway. Oh no, look. Ah, it still could have been a rock. There's all kind of little crevices in here. All right, well, this is a little more what I was used to yesterday. It was just Snag Central over here. Unreal. Okay. All right, we got to end it on a fish. There we go. All right, and we ended it on a bass and a new species too. What is he? Oh no, he's a smallie. Oh no, look, largemouth. Yay, new species in here. It's either largemouth or spotted. He might be spotted, I can't tell. Hi, wanna say hello? Largemouth, say hello. Say hello. Hello? No, he said no. All right. Well, that was cool. Let's throw it right back in there again. Maybe his mommy's in there. Bass love rocks. That's why I don't like bass. I mean, I love them, but their habitat is annoying. All right. Oh. Starting there one more time. See, like if you were looking at this from out here, you would think there's no fish in there. Like it just looks like rocks. But I know that they are because I've seen them come out of nowhere. That was cool. All right, so if we got a creek chub, that'd be 5 species today. We haven't got I got a bunch of chubs yesterday, but the one was massive. So sure he was. I'm telling you, it broke my heart that I couldn't get it transferred. Jesus Christ. So, what time we got here? Well, so we're about to die anyway. So, you know what? Let's just keep fishing until it dies, and then I'll finish it in the car. I got responsibilities. I gotta get out of here. You people are gonna get me in trouble. Like where is he? Probably fishing. Okay. This looks kind of cool. I don't even care. Tapped really hard there, but only once. It's a rock. I don't know, folks. I think the worm might have been working better, but when I'm aiming for bass, I want to keep with the fish because I just feel like it's more likely. Although we did get a smallie on worm in here already too, the other day. So, and I guess bass they'll eat worms too, right? I just think of them more as a predatory fish, so I would suspect that they would go after a bait fish a little more regularly, but I really don't know. That was so stupid to cast in there anyway. Whoa! Meant to do that. All right. Well, are we still going? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll end it here. And hopefully I don't have any problems with the GoPro this time around, but love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.